I'm Charles Spratley, historian and author, and we're here for the Train Festival here at Union Station. So Susie Vance is taking time to do a little interview to talk about the Train Festival. So Ms. Vance, could you please tell us why we're here?
Well, we are here to celebrate everything trains. We have not done a train festival in a very long time, so we're bringing it back in a big way and celebrating everything from railroad equipment on the tracks to what you see behind us with model trains.
We are in the old Union Station as well, and just seeing these magnificent vehicles and equipment and all the model trains in this beautiful gallery, which is the train station itself. So can you tell me just a little bit about the train station as well?
Sure. I mean, this building, we opened in May of 1939. So it's a beautiful, beautiful old building. It's been restored in the last 10 years to what you see today. It's really been beautifully restored. So while people do come to Train Festival to see the trains, the building itself is a star of the show as well. We have tours with California Preservation Foundation that are going on. We also have great docents throughout the building from LA Conservancy and Metro Art. So the building is spectacular to see, and behind us is the ticket concourse where people used to originally come in and get tickets. It's now a private space, but you can still view it when you come into the building.
That's excellent. And the one thing is that when you talk about this building as well as the exhibit, it's like we're here for an art exhibit.
Yes.
And that's actually what it is when you look at the trains and everything like that, they are a work of art.
They are.
And they are history incarnate. And I love looking at them, and it's not really just looking at them, they're looking at the history of this station. And so with this great art, we're also a beautiful art gallery.
Correct, yes.
And with the history of Union Station, as well as its motif, as well as the art on the walls and the murals. It's a beautiful place that I like to come here all the time.
Oh, good. I think one of our goals today really is to also, like you said, just get people in the building. There's a lot of kids here today. You can see behind us there's a lot of kids. We had a lot of children yesterday, but then there's older people, there's everyone in between, and they walk in to see Train Festival, but then they get this beautiful art gallery of a building that maybe they've never seen before. Looking up at the ceilings here is spectacular.
I can't actually talk about them. They are just magnificent.
Yeah.
It's like being in an old cathedral.
Yes, it is.
As everybody knows, like people that know me, I'm a total film buff. And one of the things I love is all the films that have been produced here at Union Station or used as a filming location. And one of my favorites, of course, is the original Blade Runner done by Ridley Scott. And this little part of the main gallery is the police station in Blade Runner. So I'm here actually at the 3751 with Alex. So if you can please tell me what you do.
Absolutely. Well, I'm the fireman here on Santa Fe 3751. This is a 1927 built steam locomotive. It was built by the Baldwin Locomotive Works in Philadelphia for the Santa Fe Railway. It operated until 1953 for the Santa Fe Railway, and then they retired it. So in 1958, they donated to the city of San Bernardino. It sat there for a number of years before our group, a nonprofit, the San Bernardino Railroad Historical Society, was formed, and we purchased the locomotive for $1. Moved it to a steel mill in Fontana, took 5 years to restore it, and since 1991, we've operated it in an excursion service longer than the Santa Fe did when they actually owned and operated the engine.
And so you actually have an interesting part of history for Union Station as well, don't you?
We do. This locomotive has a direct tie to Union Station here. It was pulling the first named passenger train into Union Station on May 7th, 1939 on the opening day here at the station.
That is an absolutely amazing fact to actually have this train here for this Festival. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and just like Union Station, how it's still used today by today's modern operations, it's an iconic LA landmark. And the fact that we can have a steam locomotive here that was here on opening day that also is operating, just like the station continues to, it's just an incredible bringing things together.
And making history accessible.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
One of the things, our partners here with Metro owns Union Station. As you see, it's run beautifully. So I want to thank them for even allowing us to bring Train Festival here, as well as our partners at Amtrak and Metrolink and High Speed Rail today.
Thank you.